Welcome to Tammy Loves Vintage. I have a little project for you guys today. Something that I've been wanting to tweak, I guess we would say. Quite a while ago, I made this little wooden choc couture surface into this little I would call it an easel project, where you could hang it on the wall, but I think it's so small, I think it would look better easeled, maybe in front of a lamp or alongside of some books, or sitting on top of some larger books, with a little greenery, and you know how we do it all here. So anyway, I had it in a couple of sales and it didn't sell. So I decided to jack it up a little bit. I love how it is. I love, like, I've got this little velvet flower from Mona Erickson for Christmas a couple of years ago. And she gave me like a little bag full of them. And I've always loved this particular one. And anyway, then there's just part of a, it's not a postcard, it's like an advertising bookmark. And just some old book pages, some buttons. I sewed a little, you can see a little, what they would call a paper snippet roll. You could on this little wooden board. And I thought it was adorable, but alas, it didn't sell. I don't have blue per se in my home, but I love the blue. So I thought I would make it a little bit bigger, add on to it, and see what happens. Oh, doesn't. Can you go out and come back? I don't know what I can do about that. Don't know what I can do about that. Let me see, how bad is it? Let's see here, Tammy, let's see. I hate that. I hate watching people when their mouth doesn't match. It's so weird. Okay, let me see. Let me see what you're seeing. Where am I? Need to find me. Sound doesn't match. You couldn't find Tammy Loves Vintage. Okay, there I am. And there I am. Oh, it's bad. Let me see. I guess I have to say something to see how it is. I don't know. Maybe catch. Oh, it's bad. Maybe you can catch the replay. I guess I have to say something to see how it is. Yeah, it's off. I'm sorry. I don't know. I could go out and come back. Yours is the same? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, mine's off. Yeah, mine's off a little bit. Oh, good. Okay, go out and come back. That's great. Okay, then we're going to keep going. I'm just going to go ahead and stop it, but we'll just keep going. You don't really need volume anyway. You don't listen to me yammer. You can just catch the replay and fast forward and see how this baby turns out, right? So I have this handwritten music. Someone has drawn the lines of the music and the bars of the music, and then they meticulously wrote the words, and then it is all naturally aged. These are wonderful, and so that's going to be the backdrop. And so I'm going to spray it down and adhere it to my burlap back. Hi everybody. Hi Jan. Okay, so I'm going to let this get, yeah, it's sticky. Okay, needs just a minute to get sticky. Okay, so we're going to add this. Let's see, is there top or bottom? No. Okay, so I'm going to add this to the burlap canvas and create a new backdrop. All right. And then, of course, we have this board that I made, I don't know, a couple years ago, probably a year, at least a year ago. I still love it. I think it's very pretty, but we're going to make it better. We're going to make it bigger and better. Okay, so I have I have this doily, and it had these little blue flowers all around the edge. They look like this. This was the doily. And I cut the flowers off, and there's just a little tiny bit of blue stringing on the ends. So I think I'm going to use that, and I'm going to lay it down. So there's just little tiny flecks of blues. So yeah, so all right, let's spray this down. And I'm going to add that to it. So we've been in my group today making a really cool plaster project. Didn't know how it was going to go, and it's turning out kind of awesome. We're waiting on the plaster to dry. I should show you, because it's been let's see, I don't think I want to let it overhang that much because it's sticky. So let's bring it in just a tad. Maybe I could wrap it. There we go. We'll just wrap the edge. Okay, now let's see where we are. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna we added this doily, and then let's see here. I have a few things laid out here for it. Here's my paper plate. It was a paper plate project that I had taken upstairs, and the best purchase. It's just lasting forever. Let's see if I can rip it all the way through. Yep. Okay, it did. All right, so I'm gonna put this down too, but I think I want, let's see, this is the right side up, but I think I want to add maybe this little paper. We have these in our paper packs. You guys that have ordered our paper packs off the website have gotten some of these. So we'll stick that down just to kind of cover, I kind of wanted to cover the edge of this doily that wasn't, that was cut, now that I've cut it. Okay, so get that down. Just want to cover the edge. Let's see here, how's that going to be? I do that. Okay, it's going right there. All right, so then we're going to put that down, and then just to you know, make it interesting, see how the fonts are different, the colors of the papers are a little different. It's numbers instead of music, so we're just kind of throwing it off a little bit. And then I'm going to add this piece here over top, just to kind of, so I kind of want to let it hang off a little bit off the side. Let's see what we have here. Okay, yeah, kind of like that. And then I'm going to put, I've got a little half of a doily. I used the other half on a project. I'm not sure, I don't remember what project it was, but I found it in the drawer, and look, it just finishes that off perfectly. I could run it across the top, but no, I like the edge of the paper showing, so no, I'm not doing that. So let me spray this down. I'm just using our spray adhesive. Okay, I need that to dry just a snap. This is going to be a quick one, but it was on my table, so I thought we would knock it out together. So it's going to, and then we'll figure out the rest later. Okay, so that's going down. I know I haven't glued this yet, but whatever I decide, whether it's buttons, or I was thinking maybe a couple of these flowers might go down. I'm not sure. Not sure. This is going to go here, which covers up that and this edge, the edge of the doily, the cut doily and the cut doily. So, and then I'm not crazy for the circle in the middle of this paper gauge. So I've got the corner of this, which I could cover with a button, but we'll just do it with this. Okay. All right, so now I'm still seeing that paper. I've lost a lot of that yummy paper though, so maybe I need to drop it down just a snap more, which shows that, but I mean, it's there and you can see it through it, but you can't tell how awesome it is. I hate that. I hate that when you lose something so good. Okay, what else do I have here? All right, I have a little pack of needles, they call it a needle keep. So I was thinking maybe something like that since it's the blues. And then I have just some pieces of lace here. Let's see, here's this one. Let's see, it's right at a seam. I think I got a snippet. Okay, let's see if we're gonna put this down somewhere. Kind of as a kind of connecting everything together by overlapping onto this board so it doesn't look just stuck on top. I kind of want it to be interacted, I guess, with what's underneath. Okay, now let's see about this. I've got just this little piece of satin blue that maybe I can do, maybe I can do that with it just for a little pop of color. I wonder if I have another blue button. I don't know. I didn't pull any out. Let's look, because the other thing I have then is these flowers, and I was thinking about adding some of these flowers in. So we're almost together here. Haven't quite locked it all in, but we're close. So let me see if I can snip some of these free. See what we have here. Because I might like a flower. I don't have that gold color anywhere, so I would have to work it in meticulously here. Let's see if I can get one more. Maybe just one more. And then let me see here. You guys been catching all the replays everybody's got going on? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, everybody's wanting you to catch all of our replays because they're going to be deleted soon. So all of my videos, as you know, are over on YouTube, so hoping they'll still be there. There. I might, I don't know. I don't want to get too many of them. All right, I need to glue a little bit of this down, so I can hot glue these. Fabric to fabric is fine. I could use fabric tack or fabric whatever all, but hot glue will hold fabric to fabric without any trouble. Let's see. So I'm going to lift this up, and I'll lift that off, and I'm going to lift that off because I've got to glue this board down now. I can't forget that. This still isn't down, but I think the things I'm going to layer on top are going to lock those down. So, hi Edith, I'm glad you caught me live too. Hi Claudia, thank you. Claudia, you remember when I made this in the group? You probably do. I made a bunch of different ones. And I sold them all but this one. I'm like, don't know why, so I'm just going to make this one better. It wasn't quite good enough for everybody. We're going to do it a little better. Okay, there we go. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to press that down, turn it over and press it this way so I don't stretch the canvas. Okay. All right. Then I can put these pieces back together how I had them. So I'm just going to glue right straight through that netting. I'm sure it will get to that flower. We'll see. Because I have a little bit of that doily sticking up here and I don't like that. I'm going to stick a flower over it. Don't tell anybody it was there. They'll just think I wanted this flower up here. No one will ever know. All right, so there's that. And then I really did like the needle keep thing. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Joan. Hi. Hi, you guys. Glue that down. And then now let's see if we can't figure out how to lay that needle keep on there. So there's little needles in here. If you open it up, you'll see little needles. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I think it might be going a different angle than what it was, but building these little things is almost like doing a journal page, but you can actually use it. You can hang it on your wall for your decor. And it's very pretty. I'll see what's on the floor. What is that? Oh, just a little piece of lace. I've got enough other up here. We'll be fine. Okay, so the next thing then is this. So I have to decide how I want my lace to go. Maybe up over the edge of that. Yeah, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna get some glue down where it's gonna go over that netting that I didn't really glue down there. That'll hold that down for sure. And then, oh, I wanted this under that. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just put another layer of something on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a dot, just a little dot, and figure out how I want it to go. Can't really smush it with a dot. I'm gonna do another dot and I'm gonna bend it in and kind of make a little, sort of a little pleat. Kind of a wrinkle. Yeah, let's do that. And then we have another dot and I'm gonna make another wrinkle in this ribbon because it's a snap too long, but I like I like the movement of that. That's pretty. And then now I don't want that on top of there, so we'll just rip another little. Is this too small? It's too small. Let me rip a bigger one here. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, well, it's fine. Let's see about that. Laying in here with that. Do we like that? Or the blues are off? I see it. The blues aren't quite great. So maybe I need a button. Maybe we'll just put that down there where it is. And let me see if I have a blue button, or then I could do a smaller this and do a little creamy colored button because I've already got a blue. I think I like that. Let's do a cream colored button. Just a little one. Let me grab one back here. Just a little. Oh yeah, this one's pretty. It's got a little carving. Oh, I don't think I glued that little square down. And I got a little bit of glue coming out here. See if I can wipe that. Not very great. So let me add a second button sideways. Let's see. Oh, here's a nice one. I'm going to add this one. So then I got to add another one. I got to add 3 little buttons here. Kind of overlap it. Yeah, I didn't glue this little square down. It's not one. Let me glue it down. Get up here. I'm sorry. Got you. I forgot you. Okay, there's that. Then I need one more. Oh, here's an itty bitty bitty bitty. Ooh, I hope I don't burn my fingers trying to get that one. Okay, and then let's get that one in here. So we got a little puddle of buttons. I always love a puddle of buttons. Okay, now let's see what we got going on. Yeah, it's looking good. So I've got 3 flowers, so that's a nice number. Anything else anybody sees that I need? I think it's looking really good. I like all these strings, so I'm not gonna change that. Everything's glued. Is everything glued down? Oh no, not this last one. Got one more here. So do I want to just put a little something behind it just to give it a little life? Is that what I want? This is a little pattern in it. Let's do this piece instead. It's got a little sewing, a little gather to it. So let's do that one. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put that down first. Okay. And then I'll put the flower down. Okay. Letting that. Yeah. I love that. Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay. So what I'm like saying that I love, there's a little right there, a little bit of the stitching that was in probably a child's shirt, a child's top. There you go. Oh, it's so cute. So if you wanted to build onto this, there are several ways you could do it. You can add a ruffle of lace on the outside here to hang up, you know, I can show you the piece just to show you what it would be like. It's a little, it needs ironed, but like you could do something like this. If you're gonna make a project like this yourself, okay, you could do something like that. See how cute that would be all the way around. I know it needs iron, but some sort of a ruffle that would hang out. So you could do that. Look how cute that is. That's super adorable. You could do that. You could do little tacks in the, I've done that a lot. I kind of like that look too. Let me show you what I mean. Let me see if I should have had this stuff ready. But it's right here, easy and quick. Hang on. Here, these will work. Probably not the dark ones. I would say the light ones. But like just your regular old thumbtacks. Just a thumbtack, like a thumbtack. And you would just do, I would do one in the middle and then one on each corner and then fill in. I would just eyeball it. We could go ahead and do that just to dress up the edge. You could do, I've got these dark ones too, if you'd rather a dark. I don't know, maybe I do want the dark. It's a little more vintage looking, I suppose. We could go ahead and do that. I don't know how much it will jump the camera though. Let me see, because I have to pound it in. Because these are wood wrapped burlap. Goes out of here so I don't spill that. All right, let's just see what happens. So I'm gonna eyeball the middle. Maybe right about there-ish. Okay, let's just see. Because, you know, you could do both. Ooh, you could do both, really. You could do the thumbtack. How bad are you jumping? You could do the thumbtack and the lace, really. We could do that. So you do it the same thing all the way around. Okay, there's one. This one in. Okay, and then you're going to do two more. I'll go ahead. I'll just do this one side so you guys can see it, okay? Just so you can visualize what I'm trying to explain here. Okay, like that. And then you can fill them in more. I mean, you can make them all the way tight if you wanted to, but that's plenty. I mean, that's not plenty, but that's fine. For minimal, that's the least amount I would do. If you... Like, I don't think 3 is enough. I don't know how to say it. I don't think 3 is enough. Now, 3 here is plenty. So I would do 2 on the ends and 1 in the middle. And then on the side, I would do the 3 and then 2, okay? So that's how I would do that. And then you want to add the lace. I feel like I'd have to find a lace that is not, doesn't need iron. And I don't know. I'll just put you, I hate for you guys to see this. It's a mess, but I'll go ahead and stick you up there real quick. This one's nice, but is it long enough? No, I don't think that's long enough to go all the way around. Let me see. 2, 3. Oh gosh, it just makes it. Okay, we're gonna do this one. This is the first one I grabbed. Okay, because this other one, I like it a lot. It's bigger, but it's not all, like this one doesn't, is this one okay? It's a little bit curled, but not as bad as the other one. Okay. All right, so you got the idea of that. And then this, we're just going to tack it and make sure I have the right side up. I'm gonna say that's probably the right side. And then once I get them all down, let's see what it's gonna look like. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it. So you could add it on the top, you could add it on top before you put your paper down or however you wanted to do it. But let's go ahead and, I'm gonna say max it out. Let's max her out. Okay. Okay. I'll show you the plaster project we did in the group this morning. I think I'm going to sneak back over there here in a little bit. As soon as I'm done. I found this really neat stirrup. I'll show you. It's here on my table. This wooden stirrup. So I'm going to do a project with that in my group next. And then we're still, this is a work in progress. Still trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with it, and we're waiting on the plaster to dry, and I'm trying to decide if I want to add the bows or not, so I just have them laying there. But we had it's a wooden you know, surface, wooden canvas, I guess you would say, and a Posh Chalk rice paper. And then I did old book pages, you know, around the edges, all around the edges. And then I did a plaster over top. And that's where we are. And we stopped. We did a little dry brushing with some metallic, but it's kind of lost now that I did the plaster work. And then here's where I think we're going to go. I think we're going somewhere like this, which is going to be really weird, but I think I can pull it off. But I'm going to do something like this, wrinkled up a little bit on one side and maybe across the top. And then I'm going to lay my would you bend. I've got would you bend just from my website. And then I think I'm going to let the lace lay in here and put the would you bend down and cut the lace off underneath the would you bend. And then do just another little snip of it over there. Get a little bit of lace. So yeah, I would call that mixed media, wouldn't you? But so we just did that in the group this morning. So I'm waiting on the plaster to dry before I can do another step with it. So I got another piece of would you bend somewhere. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Jeez. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. Because I already broke one in half. So anyway, that's the stuff we're doing over in the group this month. So we've already done several. Well, I did that beautiful journal that I think I shared with you guys the other night, my black journal. So yeah, and then I think my next project, I'm going to do another one of those over there. Start working on that again. And then I think on Monday, let's see. So all kinds of fun stuff happening in the group. But sometimes I get so busy over there, I forget to come over here and see you guys too. So hi, Shelly. So anyway, hi. Here we are. Here we go. So it's coming. And you can see it. It's not as big of a lace as that other one, but I think it's sweet. It's super sweet. You can totally see it. Oh, yay. Okay. I like it. And then I got to get the side done yet with that we've already done the I'm going to say paper clip, clothespin. What are they? Thumbtacks. Thumbtacks. Oh, jeez. What are they? Better not go all the way. It tends to cool off before I get to it. Okay. Alrighty. We're good shape. So let's keep rolling here. And then tomorrow I am in a group, well, it'll be part of the Crafty Bunch. I've been posting about it. I'll post one more reminder for you guys. And I'll be up tomorrow afternoon. I was supposed to be up like at 11 o'clock my time, but I pushed it back. I was able to trade with, hi Dream. I did do it in the group. I did because I'm not that good at doing them. I still feel like a beginner and I'm just more comfortable over there. And I feel like I can take more time. You know, when I'm here, I feel like I don't know. I just don't want to do long involved projects here. So that's why I do like that kind of stuff over there. Sometimes I'll give them a quickie, but usually I do that kind of stuff over there. And because I'm not super comfortable doing them, I mean, I know I did the friendship journal with the girls and I could not have loved it more. And then I was trying to be different and do something that I hadn't seen done, and it was a fail. No wonder I'd never seen it done because I couldn't get it to open right. And I tried every which way. I was so thankful that I did it in the group, and the girls could see the whole process and, you know, try to help me bail out. And then they got to see how I changed it and what I did. And I know that I can do that here, but it involves part 1, part 2. And then when you know, that was just like the cover part, put the pages in and figuring out what pages and then making it all hold together and then decorating the pages. It's just too much for one video. So it's like part 1, part 2 and making you guys chase me around. It's It's just more comfortable over there. But I do have several, I have over on my desk, I have a few laid out for you guys. So I'll thank you. So I think maybe once I maybe put it together over there, maybe I could do some pages with you guys or something like that. But that's kind of what this is really when you, I was going to say that's upside down, but it's upside down. So it's okay. It's right. I got it right. I had a little panic there. Anyway, yeah, so I will do some journal with you. So there it is with the little thumbtacks. Okay. Do I want that? Oh yeah, that's just my flappy piece. So yeah, I want that loose. Okay. And then I'll put the thumbtacks around the rest. You guys don't need to sit and listen to me pounding thumbtacks. But anyway, I think it adds a little bit more. That one's a little high. I may have to pop that one out and redo it. Can I pop it out? Is my hammer still over here? Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, it totally bent. It totally slipped over on me. Can you see that? There you go. Totally slipped over. And then I can tell you that Abby's coming to town. My daughter on Thursday, she just sent me I'll show you. She sent me a text. She got a billboard in New York. So she was all excited. They messaged her last night, her manager, and asked for permission if she was good with it. So they all decided, yes, go for it. She hasn't seen the billboard itself, but she got to see the outfit that they chose. And this is what the billboard would look like. So anybody in New York, if you happen to see this billboard, snap a picture for us. But this is what the picture will be. So, isn't that yesterday she called. I said, who are you working for today? And she worked for Caterpillar, the equipment company. I'm like, what in the world? And she was modeling sweatshirts. So she was like, yeah, it wasn't too exciting, but you know, it's a job. And they were very nice. And she loved their table, their spread that they did. I was trying to see if she posted a picture of it, but I guess I must have saw it on her Instagram. But she did a quick little shot of her doing one of the Caterpillar sweatshirts. So not glamorous one, but still she was happy to get to do it because, you know, her dad, you know, that one in Bass Pro Shop's always for dad, right? So anyway, you guys, thanks for joining me. I love how it turned out, and I will finish the sides, and I'll fix this one here, but I'll finish those sides and it'll be all ready to go. So I love it. I just saw something flap right here. That button's coming undone. I did this a couple years ago, or at least a year ago. Okay, there we go. Oh, now see, I leaked over, so I'm going to have to add another button. Another little second, because I can see the shine from the glue. I don't like that. There we go. We'll just do a double button. That's how you fix that. So right there, I just did a double button. Okay? All right, so that's all the news I have. You're all caught up for now. I hope you enjoyed this. It was nice hanging out with you guys and saying hello. And I'll see you next time. I think I'm all caught up on the paper plate projects that I brought down here. I did a couple of them watching my friend Michelle do a live sale last night. And yeah, I don't have any more. I'll tell you what I have on my table. I've had this on my table since the Sparkle event. I'll show you. It's still here. I can't bring myself to do it, but it's here. Let's see if I can, I'm not sure I can drag it out, but I'm going to try. I got my paper cutter from my thing this morning. Here it is. Here's what I have. It's not a paper plate project per se, but these things were in our bag at the Sparkle event. Now, not all this stuff. All this stuff is what I pulled out to try and make this work. I've got all kinds of stuff because I don't know what the heck to do with it. But I want to do something. This is up Kathy's alley. Kathy at Royal Funky Junk. This is like her thing. So this was in our bag, our Sparkle event. I had this board. Oh gosh, I started it forever ago. And then I'm like, I can't do it. I couldn't figure it out. So I did this board, painted it brown, painted it gold. Then I did this board, painted it white, painted it gold. And I was going to put this inside of that, like that. And then I was going to fit this guy So this was the paper in the sparkle event swag bag. And it is from V-Flex. Oh, it's from V-Flex. I didn't realize V-Flex had papers too. Nice. Yeah, V-Flex. And then it has this flexible, of course, which is like the flexible clay. Look at this. I really am excited about this piece. I don't know that I want to put this piece with that piece. I don't think you have to. I mean, you don't have to. They gave it to you to do what you want, right? But look. And it's like clay, and it's flexible. And I just think that's too much. And I don't really want to hang it off. I mean, I suppose I could do something like that. Anyway, so there's that. But this paper is an owl, and it's all steampunked out. So it's all steampunky. So it would need cut down and put in there. But I like the brown. I like that, right? Ignore the white frame. So I'm digging that a lot. And then I pulled with this, I pulled all kinds of stuff. Like I pulled this colored lace. I thought that color was great. Don't know what I would do with it for sure. I have no idea. I don't know. I was just pulling things that I would have to, I mean, I could even do something out here. I don't know. Pulled some turquoise stickles because of this little, oh, you can't see. Oh, shoot. There went something else I got in the swag bag. That, I could, stickles that. And then, what is this? Oh, this is layers of a flower. I have gloves. I have gloves that had this over the, when I bought them, I bought them because of this thing that was on my hand. And then now this thing bugs me to death. So I ripped it off of my glove. And, so I don't know. So I've got that, but it all fell apart. Let me see here. I've got this stuff. Unwound. So I was thinking about this gold rhinestone chain to run it on the inside, the little one on the inside. And then I have this big one. Debbie Riggs Group found these on Amazon, I believe it was. And so I thought I could run this like around either the outside of the frame, like see, it's really pretty, or I could put it down in here, then put this paper and then put the little gem there. Okay, with me? So thinking about that, I'm pretty sure those things are pretty solid. Whether I put the gold down in here or up here, I don't know. Oh, I had this. Yeah, my colors are getting all over. I can't use them all. I just have to figure out where I'm at. Then I had this hat. It was part of a piece of lace, or I think it was off of a hat. And I thought maybe because of that dot, see, so I thought, well, maybe and then there's a couple of turquoise, maybe I could pull just a couple, not this whole thing, but just a couple pieces of that, maybe. I have this netting, maybe. I had these on here, maybe, because it's got the gold and the blue, but I ended up and pulled it for the other project too. I have gold stickles and I have copper stickles here. I had this earring. It's an old earring. And I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure. It matched. I had this little bit of turquoise. I don't have a whole lot of that kind of thing, but it's like a dangle. So I have that. I have a couple of millinery velvet flowers. I have just a little, I don't even know what it is, a little container, but I like that side. And then I have these fancy paper corners, and I've got 8 of them. So I thought I would maybe lay those over, do one on, they're different, let me show you. But they emulate those metal ones, but they're just paper, but they're very beautiful. I had this little deal in a flower in here. I don't think so, because I kind of like the gear. The gear kind of goes better. And then I have this too. And that's all. Oh, I have this leaf. I have this leaf. Which is really random. I think I have more in my drawer. Let me see if I can get this off, because this is pretty sweet. This is brown rhinestone brooch, $15. Let's see here. I can get the tape off so you guys can see it. It's beautiful. Just don't know if I want to put, you know, that much in, but look. And boy, wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome up there? Even really. It's a perfect match. So I have somewhat of a plan. I just don't know how I'm going to finish out all of the details. So I may work on that just on my own, just because it's so different. I don't know, but you guys can see that. And then I also, in the box, got this stencil. Or not, it wasn't a box, it was a swag bag. It was called a swag bag. In the bag, I got this stencil. It's a winter stencil, and it is, it's a winter scene. And it is from Essential Stencil, and it is a layering mountain and river scene, and it has 5 pieces to it. So, and it fits perfectly on the back of this. And this thing will lay flat, this thing will hang flat. So I thought someone could do like the winter and then flip it around. But because I kind of want to try this stencil and see what it's all about. But in the end, it could look like that. Of course, I'll probably, I don't know. I don't think I'll do gray mountains. It's very pretty that you can see. That's how it'll come out. But it says it's a reusable, here, there's all of your different, so each little cut from this stencil, each little sheet, you can do different colors. So that way you're not like, you know, all of your water and stuff. If you try to do all of it in one, it'll get muddy. And this way you can do, your colors are broken down a little bit so they don't run into each other. So anyway, that's going to be a someday. Oh, here's a bigger picture of it. There you go. Which is typical me. So yeah, I have been pushing this around since last October. The beginning of October, because I wanted to do it. I just haven't tackled it. And to have all of this piled up in my little room and on my table, I just keep pushing it around. I need to just do it. I need to just do it and get it out of my workspace. I don't know why I'm so afraid. I'm afraid. You guys ever get that way? Like, this is too much. It's overwhelmed. It's like a lot. And so I need to eat it like an elephant. Do one bite at a time. And that's why I don't know that I'll do it live. But that is a project on my table that I would love to knock out and see how she turns out. So stay tuned. I hope you're following me. Because I don't know how I'm going to do it or when I'm going to do it, but it's got to be sooner than later because it's kind of wintry to me. So I'm going to have to quit pushing it around and get it done, or I'm going to have to pack it away till next year, which I don't really want to do. So anyway, you guys, yeah, wow. Okay. You haven't used yours either? Kim, okay. That would be a fun side-by-side, wouldn't it? We could do it together. We'd be fun. Scary. Scary but fun. Nope, I don't have any people down here. In my group, I can invite people, but here I can't. Does anybody see the people at the bottom of your screen? So I can't invite anybody. Can you see him here, Kim? Chasten and I, from Southern, Custom Southern Co. What's her page name? Custom Southern Co. Yeah, I don't know that I can here. I'd have to probably go on your page because I don't have any people here. Do you know how they have the 2 people and you tap it and then it asks to join? Let me see what this link, there is a link here. I don't know what that is. Let me see. Featured link, manage links, feature a link. Oh, no, I don't know what that is. I don't have people. My magic wand isn't people, I don't think. Oh gosh, I almost lost you guys. No, I don't think it's people. I don't know. I have a microphone. I have a 4 times, what's that? Oh, that's just a bright. Okay, it's a lightning. I don't know. Oops. Do you guys have, you don't have it anymore either? Things that would let you bring people in. So some people do it. I don't know how they get side by side, and I suppose you have to have StreamYard or something like that. I don't have that, or Zoom. I had Zoom. So Chasta and I were doing this thing with Southern Vintage. What is her name? Gosh, I need to know that. We've got an event coming up together. What is her name? Southern, SOUTHERN. Custom Southern Co. That's it. Custom Southern Co. Anyway, Chasta and I was doing a thing every month. I believe we were doing it once a month. And we were going on each other's pages, and I could go on her page, but she couldn't go on mine. We couldn't figure out how to do it. So I paid $150 to get Zoom, and we did the Zoom once, and my friend Nita helped me figure out how to do it, and I never did it again. And because I didn't want to bother Danita. I didn't think I could figure it out again. So I never used it. So anyway, we never did it again because I never had the people. So anyway, but it was such a fun thing. What we were doing, we'd go to, we would be like, one time we did clock faces, and she would show her stuff. One time we did like mason jars, and she taught us about mason jars, and I showed her, I don't have very many, but I had a couple. So I showed her my mason jars, and then she explained a lot about that. And I can't remember, we did it a few times, but it was such a cool thing, and we didn't have the technology to keep doing it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at that, but I don't know why. Some people can invite people, or people can ask to join, and other ones can't. I don't understand. I don't know. She is sweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah, she's great. Let me see if I tap on you. Does anything? Oh, wait. Creating it by Kim. Earned a badge. Anniversary follower. Tap notify in chat to start following. I already follow you. Hey, wait a minute. Here, what is this? The share. It was a person. Did I lose you? Oh, I need to quit touching stuff. What is this? That didn't do anything. There's little things across the bottom of our, let me show you what I'm seeing. I'm going to screenshot so you can see. Here's what I'm looking at. And you guys are like, what the heck is she doing? See the bottom? There I am. See the bottom down here? I'm just hitting all this stuff. But there should be 2 people down there, like a big person and a little person, and I don't have them. So anyway, oh, Carol, we're all done. I'm sorry, I've been yammering. So I've shown some things that we did in the group, and this is the project that we did together here. I've got to finish my little nail heads on the sides. I didn't like where that one went. And then we did this here today. And then we were talking about the Sparkle event, and then I was talking to Creating It Vintage by Kim, how her and I could go live together, and we can't figure it out. So neither one of us have the people to invite. Listen, there's nothing up here. Let me just see what happens if I tap the people number. Oh, it just tells me who's watching. Yeah. That's all I got. It's stars. It's not the magic wand. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I can do from here. So you guys, thanks for joining us. I know how boring, but it was good for us. Good for Kim and I. So you guys have a great rest of your day, almost into the evening here. And I appreciate you joining me. So, and I'll see you next time when I have another paper plate project for you. I've got to go upstairs and bring some more down. So anyway, I will do that. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.